Dear students, I welcome you in the first lecture from the chapter Linear Programming Problem. The standard abbreviation for linear programming problem is LPP, Linear Programming Problem. Let us see how to plot the lines in the first lecture from this chapter. So, first we will see the equation of line. The equation of line is ax plus by is equal to c. Ax plus by is equal to c. Here a, b and c are constants or real numbers, whereas x and y are variables. This is also called as linear equation because its graph represents straight line. So equation of line can be described in the form ax plus by is equal to c. Here a, b, c are constants or real numbers, whereas x and y are variables. Any equation in this form will represent a straight line. Let us see different examples of straight line. Before we see examples, let me tell you the basic fact for plotting lines. In order to plot lines, you need 2 points. So 2 points determine a line. You need any 2 points on the line. So for plotting the line ax plus by is equal to c, we are going to take point on x-axis. This horizontal x-axis, this horizontal axis is x-axis, whereas this vertical is y-axis. This vertical axis is y-axis. So point on x-axis is given by c upon a and point on y-axis is given by c upon b. Let us see different examples of straight lines. Here I'll substitute value of a as 3, value of b as 4 and value of c as 12. So here we get the equation of line as 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. Here what is value of a? It is 3. What is value of b? It is 4. What is value of c? It is 12. So like this we have values of a, b and c as 3, 4, 12. A is 3, b is 4 and c is 12. As I mentioned, in order to plot the lines, we need 2 points and generally we take 1 point on x-axis and 1 point on y-axis. So point on x-axis is given by c upon a. It is 12 upon 3 which is equal to 4, and point on y-axis is given by c upon b. Recall that value of c is 12, value of b is 4 and it is 3. So here we plot the point 4 on x-axis. This is point on x-axis. and we plot the point 3 on y-axis. This is point 3 which is on y-axis. Thus, we connect these 2 points, this point, and then we get this line, straight line. Its equation is 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. So, equation of this line is 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. Okay. Now, let us see another example of straight line. In case you are not familiar with coordinate system, let me recall it briefly. The horizontal axis is x-axis. The vertical axis is y-axis. We have 4 quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. The positive points are on the right hand side of the origin on x-axis. On left hand side of the x-axis we have negative values. So here negative, here positive. In upwards direction on y-axis we have positive values, and in the downward direction we have negative values. So as you can observe, here are positive, here are negative, whereas in upwards direction positive for y-axis and in downwards direction we have negative values. So this is basic coordinate system. The any point in the plane, we represent it in the form x, y, x comma y. Here x is the value, corresponding value to x-axis corresponding to the point. We drop a perpendicular from a point to x-axis, and that is called as x coordinate of the point, and this is y coordinate which is obtained by dropping a perpendicular to y-axis. And the point, say if I write it as P, it will have the coordinates x, y. X denotes x coordinate and y denotes y coordinate. So here any point on x-axis has y coordinate at 0. Here you can see that A has coordinate 40. Here A has coordinate 40, whereas B has coordinate 03. Any point on y-axis has its x coordinate as 0. Okay. So this is some basic introduction to the Cartesian plane. It has x-axis, y-axis, 4 quadrants we have. Towards right of origin on x-axis we have positive numbers. Towards left on origin on x-axis we have negative numbers. In upwards direction on y-axis we have positive numbers, and in downwards direction of origin on y-axis we have negative numbers. Any point has 2 coordinates, x coordinate and y coordinate. With this, let us proceed to the next example of straight line. Say A we take as 4, B we take as 5, and C we take as 20. Again we need 2 points to draw a line. Here, what is the equation of line? Equation of line is ax plus by is equal to c. Value of a is 4, value of b is 5, and value of c is 20. So 4, 5, 20. Point on x-axis we have to find. It is given by c upon a, so 20 upon 4, which is equal to 5. So point on x-axis is 5, and it will have the coordinates 5, 0. So this is point on x-axis which we are obtaining. Then point on y-axis is c upon b, and its value is 20 upon 5, which is 4, and that point is say b, and it will have the coordinates 0, 4. So point on x-axis is 5 and point on y-axis is 4. We join these 2 points and we get a straight line. So this is a straight line having the equation 4x plus 5y is equal to 20. This is the equation of line which is represented here. As a next example, let us take value of a as say -4, value of b as 5 and value of c as 20. Now what is value of a here? What is value of a here? You can observe that value of a is -4, value of b is 5 and value of c is 20. So a is equal to -4, b is equal to 5 and c is equal to 20. In order to draw this line, we need 2 points. So first we will find point on x-axis. It is given by c upon a, which is equal to, so point on x-axis is given by c upon a, which is equal to 20 upon -4, which is equal to -5, and this point is represented here. So thus we have obtained a 1 point on x-axis. Now point on y-axis is given by c upon b, which is 20 upon 5 and it is equal to 4, and it is point on y-axis, that is vertical axis. So thus we have obtained a point on y-axis. This is point on y-axis. Okay, so -5 and 4, we join these 2 points, -5 and 4, we join these points and thus we obtain this straight line, and its equation is -4x plus 5y is equal to 20. -4x plus 5y is equal to 20. As a last example of plotting straight lines, let us take value of a as 6, value of b as -3 and value of c as 18. And this is the straight line represented by the equation 6x minus 3y is equal to 18. Value of a is 6, value of b is -3, value of c is 18. In order to plot this line, we need a point on x-axis. Point on x-axis is given by c upon a. Its value is 18 upon 6, which is equal to 3, and point on y-axis is given by c upon b, and its value is 18 upon -3, which is equal to -6. So thus we obtain 2 points, point 3 on x-axis and point -6 on y-axis. So point 3 on x-axis is given here. It has coordinates 3, 0, and point on y-axis is -6. It is given here. So this is point on y-axis and it has coordinates -6. Join these 2 points, this point and this point, and then we will obtain the straight line 6x minus 3y is equal to 18. So it is this straight line which is represented here. In case you have not fully understood how to plot line from its equation, I'll request you to watch this video once again so that you will be able to plot any line from its equation ax plus by is equal to c. There are some other cases for which we will not be able to use formula c upon a upon or c upon b, but the basic idea will remain same, that you have to determine 2 points in order to draw a straight line. So you take any value of x, determine corresponding value of y, take another value of x, determine corresponding value of y, and you will get 2 points. And once you get 2 points, you can draw the line from its equation. Okay, thank you.